of goodish news. Not tragic, but a little bit of magic. Right, as the sun's going down, we're now in the campsite warden's beer garden. So just borrow me the box 1 second. Nitrosurge. So Dan and Mazzy bought this device and these cans for my birthday back at the end of March, and we only opened one and it was a bit of an epic fail. So Sandra is now going to try and make this work.
Right, there's no nozzle bit.
So we're going to use a Guinness glass that was given. This this should have been in the freezer, Sandra, but it doesn't really matter. And then I bought this one here, and Sandra's now going to have a go. And so she's all dead cocky. I can do it. I watched the video. Let's see.
Just make sure we get this bit on for a start. All right. So that way is unlocked. Locked. Unlocked. So far, so good. That something should light up allegedly.
Yeah, when you're pouring.
Allegedly.
So just for information, so if Sandra paid any attention to the video, there is on the side of the cans here instructions also.
We'll start with this one because it's less scary than that one. Right.
Scary?
Yeah, scary. I'm not seeing anything light up, so this could be the problem.
It's been on charge.
Allegedly, right, so that's opened.
No, it goes off the can.
Oh!
Sandra was really paying attention to the tutorial video.
Right, okay. Alright, so allegedly that should light up now and nothing's lighting up, so I reckon that's your problem.
It's lit up, I can see a light on there. Definitely a light on there, yeah.
Okay, well. So, are we going for the typical Guinness two-pronged attack, as in...
Well, you're meant to let it settle for a moment, but...
2/3 full and then...
Oh, I want it done now, I'd have carried on pouring myself.
You're supposed to let it settle for a bit first.
Yeah, but this isn't that draft Guinness, this is...
He did it in the video.
Nitrosurge. The campsite warden, who's having a day off, again, needs an energy drink.
Settle in nicely, Neil.
In fact, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get another can of standard Guinness with a widget, and we can make a comparison, can't we?
Well, I want to try one of these.
Yeah, you can have that one. I'll have the one with the widget. Or should we do... No, scrap that. What we'll do is we will have the... What's this called? The Nitrosurge tonight.
I'm not driving today, so I can have an actual pint.
Yeah, no, we'll have these tonight, and then maybe tomorrow we'll have a couple of ones with a widget.
Right, I'm ready for the next phase. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're all ready. Everybody's waiting.
We'll lit up, so we're going to make it...
Now we went right over upside down last time. What are you doing? No, you're upside down. You're up.
It is upside down.
What are you doing? That's not going to drop a shamrock on it, are you?
Ooh.
Oh.
I think your glass is a bit too small here. Next. There's still some left, isn't there? Don't waste a bit.
Comments below if you thought that was a bit of a fail.
There's still some left in as well.
That's like...
So there's actually more than a pint.
Unless the pint pot was small. Okay, right, do you want to pour me one now then? But don't overflow the glass this time.
Do you want to get a cloth or something?
I will in a moment, so let's do the pour.
I don't really want to...
Swap the cans.
My arms aren't that long, dear.
It'll be good for the bees, the Guinness.
Right. So put it into locks for now. So that one's now empty. So crack it open. Top one. Unlock. Right. Press and hold. Make sure it's lit up. And away we go.
But this time do it all in one pour.
I did put extra beer in this one, so
Tilt the can all the way upside down, and then stop. And I'll have a little top up in a minute, and we'll let that settle. So that's settling, and then there's yours, Sandra.
That's settled. It's got a nice frothy head on it.
So do you want to turn around so we've got the Guinness logo?
Well,
there you go. That's better.
I'm not left-handed, but I'll pretend I'm left-handed just so you can get a nicer video shot. There you go. Not bad. Tastes as good as a pub one, I think.
Right.
That's right.
I'll try.
Well, it's not settled yet.
I'll try this. I'll pretend I'm at the bar now and I'm having the first sup. Those of a certain age, when you were little, like under 18, like in fact very young, do you remember when Mackison used to be about? Then it was like a healthy drink. Yeah. And did your dad?
Did Christmas pudding actually?
Yeah. So when you were like 5 years old, did your dad say you can taste the froth, and then you put it in your mouth like this and go, and then come out with a beard like that, not a beard, a moustache. Those of a certain age, did you do that when you were little? Did your dad let you have a sip of the froth? Got it all up my nose, haven't I? Right, let's have a proper taste. So, first thing on that, it hasn't got the gas of a can of normal Guinness with a widget in. It's definitely not got that gas. So it's a lot more, I'm going to use the word flatter, so it is more like a pump. So again, what we'll do, we will go next time, but that's definitely, it's Guinness out of a can without the, what do they call the stuff? The air stuff. There was a shortage of it a couple of years ago. CO2. Without the CO2 bubbles. Yeah, that's alright. Right.
Easy.
Yeah, right. So we've got 14 cans to drink tonight. Get through. Because you're not driving, remember?
Oh, just more than a half would be nice.
You can have a pint, a two, a three, a four, a five.
Can't drink that much.
Oh dear. Right. We're going to have some Guinnesses in the beer garden. The campsite warden and the campsite warden's wife and Rasher's beer garden. So here we are with the glow again. And we're hoping that the glow this time is even brighter than the glow we had last time. So just out with Sandra at, what time is it, Sandra? Just after 9 o'clock. And
close to midsummer, isn't it? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, absolutely. It won't do justice. So I've got the reflection of this sunset again. Just look at that. Absolutely unbelievable. So we're recording this. It's Wednesday, is it the 13th? I can't remember the date. And the summer solstice, Sandra thought was this weekend, and it is in actual fact.
Close.
It's very close, yeah. It's only going to be a minute or two out of it. Sorry, we're stalking a pigeon. So the actual summer solstice is next Wednesday, I think the 21st. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I can't get you in because you've not got control over the dog. Where you going? So we're giving Rasher a sunset walk. So the summer solstice is a week today. So it's where daytime equals nighttime as far as the
it's
I thought it was.
longest day. Longest day.
Oh, is it longest day? Oh, right. So,
Equinox.
oh, equinox is in summer. So the longest day of summer. Beg your pardon, not equinox. Sorry, big game mixed up.
Shortest night, longest day.
Yeah. I'm going to turn round because we're walking with a hedge behind us and not the sunset behind us. So we're a bit silhouetted. And again, I said on my last video when we did this little walk, but the sunset is...
But like a dusk as well last night. The sky was a beautiful colour, wasn't it? Yeah. Coming back from Skegness.
Yep.
Really pretty.
No. Actually, we'll pause in a moment for a poo.
Do you really want to share that with
Because she
everyone?
always... Well, I normally walk rash up here in the mornings and I've got my dog bags and I normally waving the dog bags and people go, I'm having me breakfast when I was watching that. So yeah, that's we're coming up to the longest day, not the equinox, Neil.
I've brought my camera now.
So again, this camera is not going to do justice to this, but I will try and zoom you in a little bit.
For us, the sun's right between this group of trees. It looks stunning.
Yeah, I think I've got this on the zoom on here. But we're now going to have a fairly swift walk. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that really, but a swift walk up to where the sun's behind those trees. I call that the first wood. It's not actually a wood. It's more of a little coppice, and it's an entrance to the farmyard. So we're going to have a quick walk up to there, and we might catch the sun going down. I've just done some settings on the DJI. This is not the GoPro. I've just turned the aperture a little bit different so you can see more of what we're seeing rather than the camera seeing, and how beautiful this is as the sun's going down. She's having a whittle, and yeah, it still goes chilly, doesn't it, at dusk? It's yeah, in the United Kingdom it's very rare that you have a heat into the evenings. It does happen. I wish, why do people do that? That's so
Horrible.
You dirty bar stewards. Just like you pick the dog mess up, just take the dog bags home, put them in the dog bin. We at the campsite will even empty the dog bin. That's just disgusting. So we've got another couple of dog walkers coming towards us. It's a bit of a strange one.
It's so hot today, to be honest. I'm quite pleased it's a bit cooler tonight because it's really hot today, wasn't it?
It's a bit of a strange one. When you do this walk, these woods look like they're miles away. But as I say, you can do the whole 3 mile walk in an hour. You did it, didn't you, last time?
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, we're walking into the sunset.
Possibly like wheat, but...
Could be. So just commenting with Sand of the Field here. Last year was haylage, and they did 3 or 4, even 5 harvests of it. It was prolific how much hay they bought in. But this year it's wheat or barley, something like that. Oh dear. Well, she normally has it down there, Sandra. She's changed her location. But yeah, this is looking lush. I don't know what the story is with the rape. I am not an expert. I was watching on YouTube. There's a guy called Harry's Farm, and he was saying that the rape now actually picked up to what it was like to the beginning of the year when they had this beetle that was attacking it. Right. I'll just try and do a bit of a zoom for you so you can see the sun going behind the trees here. So when I send people up on giving them directions for a 3 mile walk, I say to people, go past the first woods, and that's because from the campsite, when you come onto this path, This looks like it's a woods, but it's not a woods. It's only a couple of trees, and it's actually a track to the farm. But I say go past here, and then you go up to the big woods, which are right at the top, and then go left, and then you're on. Oh, look at that sun there now. The other dog walkers we just saw then are actually staying on the nurseries as well. So we're not going to walk right the way down now. We're probably going to stop our walk. Every time I walk here, Rasher walks in front of me. So there's a bit of a clearing here. And that's literally the sun dipping below the horizon. You know. And there was a pheasant, can you hear that?
Yeah.
And just very slowly give you a quick swing around. Over here. And we'll do that there. And I'm just going to hold that there for a moment. So we just think, I have no idea how that's going to turn out, so we've just done a bit of a mini time lapse of several minutes into a few seconds as literally we watch the sun go down and the wisp of the clouds passing by. Gorgeous.
A bit more chill now the sun's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely, I say, got my hoodie on. Very quietly, that's the nurseries, a couple of tents, trailer tents, caravans and camper vans. Another one. It's a bit of a late morning Rasher walk, a bit of a brunch walk, isn't it? So I've had a bit of a latest start today because I'm on a day off. Sandra's on holiday. We're being stalked by a pigeon at the minute. Well, there he goes. Your mum's not too well, is she?
Not too good now.
So come on, that's how the sun is. Yeah, so some news. She's had a bit of a turn, so we're keeping fingers crossed things are going to come up okay, but a bit of a dampener on things, hasn't it?
So just to reassure people, one of my brothers has been able to go over and make sure she's okay. So.
Yeah, so she has got some family with her, but I'm sure everything will come up okay. So we're going to, so me and Sandra, we've got to have a bit of a paperworky type catch up for half an hour over a cup of coffee shortly. Then we're going to head out to a local village to have a look at a couple of bits and bobs. Then I'm going to go over to the garage because I need to empty my car. I've still got some personal belongings in my car and see whether I can get some kind of an update on that and return the courtesy car. And then what else was I going to do this afternoon? Can't remember. Then have a think about what I'm going to do for two. Might eat out possibly tonight, and then we've got some chicken we can do for tomorrow. And then have some more Guinness. I put some widget Guinness in the fridge for tonight. And then, my 2 days off is all over and back to work tomorrow.
Oh, the flower smells gorgeous.
You can smell it now, yeah. Yeah, you can really smell it. No. Okay, let's go. And that's where we saw the sun going down last night. On here, but we've got an air ambulance here. I don't know exactly. No, just keep going. So that's the.
In 0.1 of a mile, turn left.
Air ambulance has landed for some reason. Let's hope everything's all okay. And sorry, we're back in the car, aren't we, Sandra? Where are we going?
Turn left.
We're going to turn left. We're going to Hannah. So a little village about 3 miles from the nurseries. Our daughter's called Hannah, so we were just going to have a little walk around Hannah, because we can. So Hannah, this is a sort of occupied area, so there's a house for sale here as well. And the real thing over in Lincolnshire, you just get people just randomly selling things. Like there's a house here, it's got strawberries and new potatoes for sale. Somebody up there's got bedding plants for sale. And they've showed, so you know, Sandra, look at this garden. And you're talking about, Sandra says, I want somewhere where I can grow things. You know, just beautiful, isn't it? So I can't remember whether we've actually videoed here before. So I've got Rasha with us. So down here there's like a shelter which had a community board in it. And then what we'll do, we'll show you. I think there's actually a house called Hannah, isn't it? So all the, you won't pick it up, but you got all the swifts. Are they swifts or swallows or house martins? Anyway, all loads of them about. Come in. And I don't know, this was an old bush shelter at some stage, but a bit of a community board. That's a huge house there, and then just you then come on to the A1111. And that's Hannah's house. And then look at this. Yeah, just one of the villages. What's this? About 3.5 miles from the nurseries. Beautiful little village, Sandra. Could you live in a place like that? It's been like, was it Through the Keyhole, wasn't it? Who lives in a house like this? Could you live
She
in?
likes the couch grass.
She likes the couch grass. Could you live in a place like this, Sandra?
Oh, the kite.
That's right. Oh yeah. Is it a kite or a kestrel? That's a kestrel. That. Yeah. Too small for a kite. Kestrel. That. Yeah. Kestrel up in the sky. Then you can see that. We can keep off there. That's somebody's garden. Yeah. There's a kestrel. And it's just gone for a mouse or whatever. It's just gone for a kill. Quite by accident. So we're just having a bit of a random drive out today down into the Lincolnshire countryside, isn't it? More swifts and swallows, whatever they are up here. Look at them all, beautiful. Somebody in one of my vlogs mentioned that there's only apparently one thatched church, I believe, in the UK. I'm not so sure how true that is. And we weren't looking for this. I think we may have found it. So it's just off the road. Oh my golly, look at the age of this, Sandra. Oops, sorry, Rasha. Oh my golly, look at that. Oh, absolutely, look at that. There's a nest up in the roof somewhere. Look at that. Yeah, so somebody mentioned in a vlog, and as I say, we were literally just driving down and absolutely by accident. And the grounds are well kept. But that is something else, isn't it? Look how beautiful that is. And the door is actually open. Oh my golly. Oh, wow. Hey. Right, we will leave a donation somewhere here. There's the pews. How quirky is that? That's, isn't it? There you go. What do you see? Standing there. One spotted Sand was cursing me, going, why are you asking me to stop? Why are you asking me to stop? Yeah, look at this. Absolutely. Yeah, remarkable. Don't know the history on this. Obviously, this has been rebuilt at some stage, hasn't it? I can't tell whether to put. I was going to leave a tenner, but I think what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that. No regular services. I don't know whether they've got a key. I'll put it there. Perhaps to make a donation to upkeep. We'll see this thing. Yeah. So there's no regular services, but yeah, just so is that a sign-in book?
Place of private prayer, then. Isn't it beautiful?
Visitor book. Direct descendant of the man who restored the church. They came to visit the grandfather. Toronto in Canada. So when was the first entry? Millennium year 2000. Oh, well. Oh yeah, you've got. There is a bell tower. It's only a dong. You could be the sole bell ringer, Sandra. Well, quick walk around. Middle path. Keep away from the gravestone for 1958. Is it 1843? What an absolute gorgeous building. And obviously it's been preserved. Oh, hello Sandra. It's been preserved somehow, isn't it? Amazing building.
Sounds like it's still being maintained by the parish, although they don't have active services here anymore.
I'm just so glad I spotted that.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Am I forgiven now for stopping you, Sandra?
Huh?
Am I forgiven for stopping you?
Of course.
Hey? Yes, Sandra was cursing me. Why are you making me stop? Why are you making me stop and turning round? It's under the eaves. Yeah, I'm so glad we made that. These headstones, very worn. So quiet and peaceful, isn't it? That's all you can hear is the bird song. And in the sky there, which you won't be able to see, but you may be able to hear, is the air ambulance. So, if you want to find this, it's that's Beesby Lane. This is the A1111. That was a sign, but what actually happened, we were coming from Hannah heading to Alford that way, and the reason I spotted this was that was the sign that we spotted, and Sandra was thinking I was a bit mad saying it's a farm track. And you come down, we've just parked here, and the gate's there, and tucked away is the church. But Yeah, so happy we found research on that church. It's the only church in Lincolnshire, not the only one in the UK. I'm not too sure where I got that one. Yeah, it was. There used to be a priory there in 1160 apparently, and the church was built from the stones from the old priory. The old priory then in 1611 to build the present church. Tiled, the roof was tiled, and in 1672, look at the age of this church. 1672, the church warden substitutes a thatch. So that gives you some idea of the age of that building. I didn't think it was going to be that old. That's it looks like it was originally built in 1611. Right, so I think we are going to finish this vlog off with a bit of goodish news. Not tragic, but a little bit of magic. Sort of, isn't it?
Progress
on the car. Right, I'm not going to go into full details on things, but it looks like this time next week, or in just over a week, we're going to get ourselves a new to us car, an oldish car, a Chevrolet. So it'll be a tow vehicle. I need to get a tow bar fitted on it, but it looks like we've managed to do a deal and a bit of wheeling and dealing and all the rest of it. And yeah, things haven't turned out potentially as bad as it could have been. It's a bit of a relief, isn't it?
Fingers crossed. So as long as the engine's sound, and it really right.
Yeah. So it looks like we struck a deal. So yeah, a bit peed off the other day when you saw possibly. I can't remember the last vlog about things. And I'm not too sure what we're going to do for RT tonight, but that will be on to the next vlog. But we'll finish it off this one here from another scorching, beautiful day here at the nurseries. Do you want to say ta-ra, Sandra?
Ta-ra, or toodle pip.
No, you say ta-ra, Sandra.
Well, I am Sandra. I can't say ta-ra, Sandra, because I am Sandra.
Hey, just say ta-ra, Sandra. Right, ta-ra, you all.
Bye.